Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I am in old Bangkok and I've got a really interesting one for you today. A lot of people have been asking me what's the difference in my videos between Kway Teow Tom Yum and Tom Yum Goong. Well, today I'm starting off at a 50-year-old Kway Teow Tom Yum shop before we go down to the Bang Lamphu area, better known for being the home of the infamous Khaosan Road. And I'm going to show you a little street called Thanon Kraisi, which has one of the best Tom Yum Goong restaurants that I know of in the whole of Bangkok. So hopefully by the end of this video, we're going to know the difference between Tom Yum and Kway Teow Tom Yum. We're also going to see some local markets and just check out the old town of Bangkok. So without further ado, let's check out our first stop at Kway Teow Tom Yum Mo Deng Jepui. All right, yes, we're on. She's open. Right, and I'll explain to you in a minute. You don't have to have Tom Yum. You can have Kway Teow Nam Sai. You can just have Khao Lao, so no noodles at all. You can have Tom Yum. But the Tom Yum is really good here. So that's what we're going to get. All right, the locals obviously know the crack. It's just situated down this tiny little back alley. Love to show you the actual shop, but I'm not sure they're going to let me. Kway Teow Tom Yum. เอาเป็ดเป็นนะเอาเป็ดเป็นไม่หวานเอาเส้นบะหมี่นะครับครับไม่หวานนะไม่หวานขอบคุณครับ Alright, so we're putting in พริกน้ำส้มน้ำตาลน้ำปลาพริกป่นครับอันนี้อะไรนะตัวป่ง so this is peanut powder and then we've got some อันนี้น้ำมันหมูไหมหมูมันหมูกระเทียม so we've got again as per usual we've got the rendered pork fat with the garlic. All the old school places do that, and she's making us a bad boy like base for the soup, I guess. อันนี้ใส่ซุปใช่ไหมครับสวัสดีครับมาจากประเทศไหนคะอังกฤษพูดไทยนิดหน่อยนะนิดหน่อยภาษาอังกฤษไม่ได้เลยพูดอังกฤษได้ไหมภาษาไทยได้นิดหน่อยอังกฤษไม่ได้เลยโอเคครับยูเป็นเจ้าของใช่ไหมใช่ครับเอาเผ็ดใช่ไหมเอาเผ็ดเอาหมูเด้งอย่างเดียวนะโอเคครับ Alright, so this is the first generation. So this is พี่อะไรนะพี่ชื่ออะไรพี่ชื่ออะไรเก่ง KENG เก่งอ๋อเก่ง mother and father ครับ sister เจ็บป่วยน้องสาวใช่ไหมอันนี้ my wife daughter my daughter Cup. All right. Yeah, look. Wow. All right. Come on, Cup. Wow, look at this bad boy. Oh, let's go, guys. Come on, Cubby. All right, so this is what I did actually ask for just these ones, but they've given me these ones as well, right? So these special ones, Mo Deng. You got to be careful not to say Mo Deng, because Mo Deng means red pork. Mo Deng means bouncy pork. So these are bouncy, and they're usually, that's why they call them bouncy, because they're bouncy. But these are usually found in like tom yum soup, but like as a flat sort of pancakey kind of thing, or patty. And look at that soup. Loads of chili, you've got like a film of nice oil across the top, you've got that crispy garlic, loads of ton hom and pak chi, which is spring onion and coriander. And I've gone for egg noodles, okay? And then you've got these other sort of processed pork balls. And this is why I wanted to tell you the difference. So look at this. This is Kway Teow Tom Yum. Okay, and then we're going to see the difference between Kway Teow Tom Yum and other Tom Yum when we get to the other restaurant. Cup, Picking is going to give me some more crispy fried garlic. Oh! อ้วนแล้วนะ It's too late, I'm already fat. Right, so yeah, Kung Keng has just chucked on some more GRATIAM GL, some crispy fried garlic. I don't know if you've realised by now, guys, how much I love crispy fried garlic, but yeah, this is a big old bowl, isn't it? All right, so I'm going to try it without anything added. Okay. It's very, very spicy, very, very sour, salty. There's a touch of sweetness there. After 3 mouthfuls I've just had, I'm going to go and say this is slid straight into my top 5. Kway Teow Tom Yum. Oh, it's delicious. Do you know what? I don't think I've got to put anything in that. The only thing I might add, more peanut powder, because I've never had that before, and it looks amazing. I must have had it before, but I mean, you can really taste it. Usually you get like chopped peanuts, roasted chopped peanuts, and you get them every bite, but like they're crunchy. But this is like every single spoonful, all you can taste is peanut. Right, I'm going to try one of these pork balls. The Muding. I'm actually glad they gave me both so I can show you the difference. So, processed, not processed. The processed ones are right actually as far as processed balls go, but they're not my favourite thing in the world. The soup is absolutely incredible. Now if you could write down, or get me to write down, like my perfect Tom Yum soup, spicy, sour and salty, with a good pork bone, like base stock, absolutely leathered in crispy garlic, and that the peanut powder is ingenious. Right, another one of these bouncy balls. They use really fatty pork mince, an egg, 2 different types of soy sauce, I think, soy sauce and Golden Mountain sauce, which is like a seasoning sauce, loads of white pepper, and I think rice flour or cornstarch, and that obviously just keeps them moist. And yeah, you can see why they've got the name Bouncey once you tried a couple. This is incredible. If the video ends now, then the video ends now. I've given you one of the best bowls of noodles you're likely to find. Okay, so as per usual on my videos, the value is there. This was 50 baht for a bowl with all of the Mording. I must have got 1, 2, 3. I didn't count. I think I had about 10 pork balls altogether for 50 baht. That's just over £1, about £1.10, $1.50. Really, really friendly staff. The owner, what a legend. He tried to tell me he didn't speak any English and then proceeded to just speak to me in English afterwards, after he heard my bad Thai. His daughter's working here, so he's 3rd generation. His sister's not very well. She's Jer Boy, the name of the shop, so he's taken over. But yeah, they're 3rd generation. The daughter's obviously university educated, as I just saw, but has chose to stay in this shop, which is nice. I absolutely love that. So yeah. Okay, so as always, I will stick Thai to English translations of what I ate in the description box, along with opening times and directions via a Google link. So just click the link. Please don't ask me when it opens. I'm just going to stick the Google link on, all right? So click that, you'll be good. I'm going to finish these off, and then we're going to get back over to Thanon Kraisi for our Tom Yum KOONG. Bye-bye, big up. Okay.
Next time.
He said no. See, I thought we just got the big size, but he told me there's a big size. Oh! Oh, so I got ตัวเล็ก
50 baht.
50 baht ตัวใหญ่ I want to get the... Who wants to see me come back and do the big bowl? He's challenged me. All right. Next time, no? Come on, God.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So I've had a few of you praising me for not going like over the top while I'm eating food and stuff. But right there and then, I could have gone like full Mark Whelan's head tilt and like whatever. I could have gone seriously over the top there. That was one of the... I can't... I have a favourite KOOY tom yum shop, right? Which is a different style, kind of, but like you would struggle to find a better tom yum shop than that. Like that's going on the list. It's high on the list as well. It could be, it's 1 or 2 on the list. This is a dish that I eat probably once, twice a week for sure. All right, let's head back over to Tom Yum Goong, Bang Lamphu, and get this amazing prawn head Tom Yum soup. Honestly, do not care if the next place is open in the slightest. This, to me, like I haven't been around this area for so long because I don't really go to Khaosan Road anymore because I'm married with a kid. But we have had some fun times down there for sure. I mean, we spent most of our time in Bangkok before we moved here in Khaosan Road. But yeah, I forget that there's these little like canal side communities just behind Khaosan Road, and most people just go to Khaosan Road and get nutted, and yeah, just go and get pissed for a couple of days, and then I need to get out of here, let's get down to the islands or whatever. But there's so much to see and explore around this area. A load of like old houses along the canal, like wooden houses, and some of them are hostels, some of them are just people's houses, some of them are bars, coffee shops, etc. Some things have shut down because obviously it's very hard for them to keep open during during COVID times. It's been hard for them to keep up, especially around this area, because this area, as I said, famous backpacker area, but not just backpackers, families, couples, loads of people come to Khaosan. People either stop in Khaosan or they stay like in the city or Ceylon. So they've been hit hard, and a lot of these places have had to shut down or sort of change their approach to things. Right, so this is what I'm talking about. If you've ever been to Khaosan Road, you would never in a million years think that I was just around the corner. Like, I can see it. It's like 200 meters up the road, the start of Khaosan Road, and this is a million miles away from that. There is no good food on Khaosan Road. Get that out of your head. It is not. You might have eaten some food there and thought it was good, but once you taste the real thing, it's no good. So get yourselves around this area, a couple of minutes walk, get some real deal street food. Which brings me to my next stop that I'm not even stopping at, but I have to show you, because these guys are doing some amazing, actually there's about 4 stalls, so I'll show you each one, but the first one is doing some amazing fried stuff. And when I say fried stuff, I mean, so we've got fried chicken, gade hard, with GRATIAM GRATIAM, and then we've got catfish with the same, some more catfish, and I think there was also some other type of fish. Just about to do a nice little nam chim gel. Oh, ครับ อันนี้ปลาอะไรนะ ปลานิ่ม All right, ทับทิม Wow, look at that.
Very good.
Very good นะ อร่อยไหม
Oh
อร่อยไหม
yeah, very good.
Very good นะ
เลยเนี่ย Unseen Thailand.
ครับ
Oh yeah.
อันนี้เท่าไรครับ เท่าไรครับ 250. That's only 250. That's like a fiver. มาทุกวันไหม
ทุกวัน
ทุกวันนะ Right, so they're open every day. I'll stick a pin here. You've got to come down here. ร้านชื่ออะไรนะ
ส้มตำอุทุมพร
ส้มต
ส้มตำอุทุมพร
ำอุกต้มปอนอุกต้มปอนส้มตำอุกต้มปอน
Worldwide website อุทุมพร
อุกต้มปอนครับหอมมากก๋วยเตี๋ยวเป็ดตุ๋นก๋วยเตี๋ยวเป็ดพะโล้ Whoa, and this is very, very good. I will put a link to that. I really want to stop and get that fish. I want that crispy, garlicky fish in my life, but I can't because I promised you the tom yum soup, and I'm a man of my word. So I will stick to what I said I was going to get. I want to show you also, and this is just a cool street, the whole place. I absolutely love being down here. If you are coming to Bangkok, I just suggest you just stay in the old town. It's just Now there's MRTs here as well. It's so easy to get around. It's just so much better than staying in the city. So it's so nice to see this place like finally back up and running, really, really buzzy. It's always been quite a local street, this one. Even though it's right by the backpacker street, it's always been a local street. Like it's always been like a clothes market and a street food market. All the clothes are geared up towards Thai people. It's not geared up towards tourists here, although tourists do come here and they have lost trade. Sawadee krab. Thank you, krab.
Where are you from?
England. Yeah. Right, okay, so we are now at our Tom Yum stop, Tom Yum Kung, Bang Lamphu, I think, or Bang Lamphu Tom Yum Kung. I will find out. It's so good there. Actually, someone next door copied it. So there's actually two Tom Yum shops right next to each other. One's called Mum Tom Yum Kung, and one is called Tom Yum Kung, Bang Lamphu. And this is the legend. Oh, look at the size of these prawns. And there's Mama doing her thing. P,ครับอันนี้หอยอะไรนะ
ผัดหอยลายค่ะ
หอยลายครับ Look at that prawn oil. Oh, น้ำมันกุ้ง Oh, legend. Right, yeah, so this is the real deal. This place is absolutely packed every single day. No farang, pure Thai tourists. Thai tourists, pure Thai locals, absolutely delicious. สวัสดีครับต้มยำกุ้งอร่อยไหมอร่อยไหมอร่อยครับอร่อยมาก We're gonna get tom yum with hua kung. We're gonna get the prawn head tom yum, prawn head butter. That's what makes it so special in here. Oh, I can't wait. พี่ครับพี่ครับอะไรอร่อยที่สุด
ต้มยำกุ้งกระเทียมอร่อย
กุ้งกระเทียม okay. Right, so they also do fresh orange juice as well. So she's told me to get tom yum kung.
กุ้งกระเทียม
กุ้งกระเทียม
ผัดหอยลายก็อร่อย
ครับ
หอยลายก็อร่อย
ผัดหอยลาย
ผัด
ผัดหอยลายใส่พริกเผาไหมไม่
พริกสด
พริกสด
พริกสดอร่อย
น้ำมันหอยใช่ไหม
ใช่
โอเคเอา
สามอย่าง
ครับ
ต้มยำกุ้งกระเทียมหอยลาย
ครับ Oh, she's cooking it now. She's cooking it now.
มี2ขวดนี่หมดแล้วมี2ขวดนี่หมดแล้วนะ50 บาท
โอเคครับโอเคครับเอาครับอันนี้กุ้งกระเทียม Oh, she told me to get kung gratiam, so fried prawns with garlic. Oh, this is going to be a feast. So what she does, she's got these massive prawns, right, and she's fried them in prawn oil. I think what looks like pork fat as well, with chilies, garlic, and oyster sauce. This looks insane. Like for me, being like such an avid cook, like it's so mad that people will actually let me stand here and do this. Like she doesn't know me. Oh my god. Okay, guys, this looks absolutely insane. I cannot believe how much food they've just given me after what I just ate. I just couldn't resist. I just said, "What's delicious here?" And she told me kung gratiam. So the stir-fried prawns, they have more like deep-fried prawns with fat cloves of garlic. I've never seen it like this before, with like whole cloves of fried garlic. Now it's delicious, just in a little bit of oyster sauce, some naman hoi, a little bit of soy sauce, some fish sauce, I think, and a touch of sugar. That is, without even tasting a prawn, that is so good. Pad holai, which are stir-fried clams in oyster sauce, sometimes with pig pao. This has no pig pao. This is pig sod, which is fresh chilies in the same oil that the prawns were cooked in, I think. So I think you've got like prawn oil, oyster sauce, loads of fresh chilies, and some hola pa, which is Thai basil. Then last but not least, the only dish I actually came in here for, which is the tom yum kung. And this is tom yum kung, hua kung. Hua kung means prawn head, all right? So do you know what? I'm gonna start with the tom yum because the whole point of this video is to tell you, apart from where to get delicious food, the difference between tom yum kung and KUAY tom yum. So we've seen KUAY tom yum, now we'll have a look at tom yum kung. Okay, so we've got heads, but you'll notice that there's no like prawn butter to suck out, so to speak. That's all in the soup. So look at that. That is pure prawn head. So this is a prawn head tom yum, but you also got like full pieces of prawn in there as well. You look at the difference between this and the soup we just had. Like no peanuts, no vinegar, no dried chilies. This is fresh chili, lime leaves, galangal, lemongrass, mushrooms, chili. So you're not meant to eat all this foliage. I do because I'm too lazy to pick it out, but you're not supposed to. But really, all of this, like tom yum sometimes has like a creamy consistency because they put evaporated milk in. This is nam sai, but they've also, which means clear, but they've also added this sort of, look, all this prawn head, and it's turned the soup really, really murky. So all you've got is like pure protein prawn head. I can't wait to get stuck into this, right? I'm gonna get a piece of prawn meat, some rice, some chili, some of the prawn head and the soup. Oh, mate. If you thought the first stop was decent, or if I thought the first stop was decent, what? That is so creamy. It's the consistency of this, like, head protein. It's so creamy and rich and fatty. It's just basically prawn fat. So instead of using carnation milk, which I can see over there, which I will show you in a sec, to make it creamy, they've actually used the prawn heads, which is absolutely insane. Some little like gnocchi mushrooms, that's a nice touch. I'm sure there's tomato in this, but if there is, it's just disappeared. Loads and loads of lime juice. The prawns are like cooked to perfection. Oh, there is still butter in the heads. You can suck the heads. Yeah, definitely a little bit in there, isn't there? This is insanely good. I need to stop eating this because I'm going to be so full. Like, I've still got 2 more dishes to eat. That is unreal. Like, I have a favourite tom yum, which is in, it's salapap, but this is like, I mean this, I know some of you like me to describe the flavours of stuff and what's in it, but my mind's just gone blank. This is just too good. I'm just going to enjoy it. Right, next up I'm going to try the GRATIAM. I've got a prawn. I'm going to get some of this sauce. I'll get some of the garlic as well. So again, I've just taken a prawn off the tail and took the head off. Like, yeah, the garlic's gone like kind of caramelized, kind of mushy. It's like almost gone like roasted garlic. So I'm not sure, because she's definitely deep fried the prawns, right? Because the prawns are crispy on the outside. So she's definitely deep fried those. So I'm not sure, I think she's deep fried it with the garlic. Ah, I lost all that butter. I've never had so much prawn juice in one meal. Well, I'm gonna have to take this away for the people at work. I'm just using my hands and all sorts. This is mind-blowingly good, guys. Mind-blowingly good. Okay, last up, I'm gonna try the pad holai. All right, they're a bit fiddly, to be honest. These are sort of snack This sort of thing I'd like to eat with a beer. It's not a bad shout. I wonder if they got any beer. It's so simple. It's just oyster sauce, some garlic, clams, sugar, and maybe fish sauce. With loads and loads of chili and loads of jalapeno, so Thai basil. It's probably the worst of the three dishes, but it's still a very, very good dish. If I'm being hypercritical, it's too sweet for my palate. It doesn't need to be sweet. The KOONG is a little bit sweet, but this is too sweet for me. But I mean, I'm being hypercritical. If I'd have just ordered this and the rest didn't come, I'd eat this without a complaint at all. Incredible, guys. Absolutely incredible. Bye-bye,ครับขอบคุณครับอร่อยมากครับ Oh, have I got the energy to walk down Khaosan Road now? Probably not. Maybe we'll save that for another video. But I do want to walk you around this little marketplace. And if I do make it to Khaosan Road, I will stick a little bit of B-roll over the top so you can see what it's like for yourselves. Yes, as I said before, this market is mainly clothing for locals, peppered with a little bit of street food. They've got some good curry puffs back there. What else did I see that I usually get down here? Oh yeah, they've got some OK Gate hard, some fried chicken, but nothing on the level of the one we just saw, covered in the garlic. I'm trying to catch my breath here, guys. Honestly, I've just had two of the best tom yums you could imagine having. So different in their preparation, but with the same name. So hopefully, after this video, you now know the difference between Kuay Tiao Tom Yum and Tom Yum Goong. Let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this video, if there's anywhere else you'd like me to go and see, go and do. Would you like that little tour of Khaosan Road at some point? We can do that. And if you want me to go and do some more food around this area, if you want me to go back and do the crispy fish, mask back on, everyone's giving me a funny looks. But yeah, guys, please leave a comment. I love your comments. I love your support. Thank you very much. All the new members who are joining on the membership, thank you very much. That's about all from me. Keep sharing, keep subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.